Good morning. I am Ramdas Mende, working as a English and life skills trainer under Naipunya Vikasam in AP Balaya Gurukulam, Krishnarapalam, Ekundur Mandalam, Krishna district. Today my topic is problem solving and decision making. So I would like to give a few ideas and skills on problem solving and decision making. Now look at the picture. What do you see in the picture? In the picture, the glass is placed. It has filled half of the water. Looking at the picture, if we ask a few people, some pessimists say that half empty. The optimist people say that half full. Which one you are? It may be half full or half empty. In such a way, the problem arises among the people. So what is the problem? So having many problems among the people, let us say, clearly discuss on problem solving and decision making. A problem can be defined as a perceived gap between the desired state and actual state. Expectations versus reality. All problems have two features in common. That is, one, goals, second one, barriers. First one, goals. What is a goal? Goals can be anything that you wish to achieve or where you want to be. Goals may not be strictly measurable or tangible. For example, if you are hungry, then your goal is to eat something. Next, barriers. What is a barrier? Barriers are the obstacles that prevent the achievement of goals in problem solving. If there are no barriers in the way of achieving a goal, then there would be no problem. The following some examples. If you feel hungry, then your goal is to eat. A barrier to this may be that you have no food available. You may take a trip to the supermarket and buy some food, removing the barrier and thus solve the problem. Having a problems, let us ask some basic questions in order to define the problem. Those are regardless of the technique used. Those techniques are who, what, where, when, why, how. Now coming to who, let us ask the question, who is causing the problem? Who says this is a problem? And who are impacted by this problem? Next, what? What will happen if this problem is not solved? What are the symptoms? What are the impacts? Next, where? Where does this problem occur? Where does this problem have an impact? Coming to when. When does this problem occur? When did this problem first start occurring? Next, why. Why is this problem occurring? Why? The last one, how. How should the process or system work? How are the people currently handling the problem? Having these questions among ourselves or to the people. Next, let us look at stages of problem solving. There are 6 stages of problem solving. Stage 1, identifying the problem. Stage 2, structuring the problem. Stage 3, looking for possible solutions. Stage 4, making a decision. Stage 5, implementation. Stage 6, monitoring, seeking feedback. These are the 6 stages in order to solve the problem. Now let us look at decision making. Decision making is nothing but an act of making up your mind about something. A position or opinion or judgment reached after consideration. Next, let us look at process of decision making. There is some process in order to decision making: planning, directing, leading, controlling, organizing. This is the process of decision making. Problem solving and decision making, the relationship between them. The problem solving and decision making go hand in hand. Practicing them effectively will increase your potential to advance. Now let us look at timing of decision making. Timing of decision making. Delay is a tactic of slowing down a decision making process in order to maintain the status quo. Decision making dilemmas can arise because errors may result either from deciding too soon or from delaying decisions too long. Delay in decision making can result in lost opportunities and sometimes can be deadly too. Now let us look at the small story. A boiling frog theory. The story goes like this. First, put a frog in a vessel of water and start heating the water slowly. As the temperature of the water increases, the frog is able to adjust its body temperature accordingly. The frog keeps on adjusting its body with increase in temperature. The next picture, how the frog is making a decision just when the water is about to reach boiling point. The frog is not able to adjust anymore. At that point, the frog decides to jump out. Coming to next picture, how the frog is losing strength. The frog tries to jump but is unable to do so because it has lost all its energy and strength in adjusting with the rising temperature of the water. Soon the frog dies. So coming to another picture, what killed the frog? What killed the frog? Many of us would say the boiling water. But truth is that what killed the frog was its own inability to decide when it has to jump out. When to jump? We all need to adjust with people and situations, but we need to jump sure when we need to adjust and when we need to face. There are times when we need to face the situation and take the opportunity action. If you allow people to exploit us physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, or by any other means, they will continue to do so. So we have to decide when to jump. Let us jump while we still have the strength. I would like to give a small assessment. The first question is, what is a goal and barrier? The second question, what are the stages of problem solving? The third question, what is the process of decision making? Fourth question, what is jumping frog theory? This is the assessment regarding my topic. Thank you for listening my topic and taking in positive manner my ideas and skills regarding problem solving and decision making. Thank you very much.